I share an analysis, facts, and history. I'm going to start off of a movie review, The Borrowers. I watched a minute ago. I remember I seen it before. I don't remember it. I'm glad I rewatched it again. What's my thoughts and review about this 1997 film? Peter Hewitt, who made Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, made this family film. Director did not do a bad job making and directing it. Fun fact, yes, it is based on a novel of the same name. Another bonus fact, Hugh Laurie played a police officer before he was on House. If you haven't seen it, it's a medical drama history. Hugh Laurie, Jim Broadbent, and John Goodman's performances really fine. I like the giant props what was used 29 years ago, back in 97. Kids in the late 90s understand what this was. 29 years later, in 2026, half of the kids still remembers it. The other half, they may not understand what this is. I recommend you should give it a chance before you judge it. It's for older and younger kids to like. Adults are welcome to check it out. No, not anything bad in it at all. I remember there was the original TV movie version. I never seen that. I remember this one. It was on VHS before. Now, comment below. Did you watch this movie at the theaters or on TV? Depending on how well it was popular, it did have a budget of $29 million. It only made $22,619,589. Reason why that made so much, it wasn't a hit back then. It was more of a box office flop. I just want to mention again, the kids probably liked it. As for adults, they didn't understand what it was. Another fact, Alex Winter from Bill and Ted, he plays a TV cameo of TV Gangster. I don't know if you remember that. It's available to rent on Amazon. I think you're welcome to look for it on Blu-ray, depending on if Zia Records has that. John Goodman, very talented actor. His performance, I think his character development was not terrible at all. Now, just be honest, what's your thoughts about it too? Did you think it was good? Did you think it was okay? If it was not your favorite fantasy family film, hey, that's fine. I respect your opinion on that. Each movie fans has a different taste in movies they like no matter what. I think it was more like a family comedy. No dirty jokes in it at all. Now, I also want to talk about facts and history for casting versus the novels. The film keeps the core clock family from the books. Pod is the dad, Homily is the mom, and Ariete is the daughter, with Jim Broadbent, Celia Armory, and Flora Newbigin in these roles. I thought it was really perfect for that. Characterization of the clocks is generally recognizable from the novels, but the movie invents a new son, Peregrine Tom Felton. That was before Harry Potter roles. Who recognized Tom Felton? He was like a child star in '97, who is only a minor presence in the books and is turned into Ariete's comic younger sibling. Tom Felton, he was just a younger kid while they were filming it. The human side is heavily changed. The crooked lawyer, E.S.P. Potter, and the urban redevelopment plot are original to the film and not drawn directly from Norton's storylines, which are quieter and more domestic. Yes, what I just mentioned. So John Goodman's character, he's not a good lawyer at all. He's more like a crooked lawyer, not stable at all. Not in real life, but only in this movie. I also want to share of a hit or flop. The production budget was about $29 million, with a worldwide box office around 54 million, meaning it earned roughly 1.9 times its budget in theaters. how many movie theaters actually showed it back in '97? I'm not really sure. In the US and Canada, it grossed about $22.6 million and opened to about 4.5, 6.1 million, depending on 3 versus 4 day count, which is viewed as solid but not spectacular for a studio family film of that size. Trade coverage later summarized it as modest performer that did not become a major franchise starter, even though it was not an outright financial disaster. How faithful is the adaptation? Critics and fan write-ups described the movie as loosely based on the 1952 novel, saying it keeps the basic premise, tiny people living secretly in a human house, and lead family names, but discards much of the tone and many story details. Earlier British TV serials from the 90s are generally cited as more faithful to Norton, while the 97 feature is framed as a big effects-driven reimagining that ramps up slapstick and broad villainy for a family film market. I think director Peter Hewitt wanted to make a family film to get a PG rating. The writers would have to figure out what he could put and not put in a PG rating. Yes, even though the family was very small and living in the walls, half of it was filmed separate on them. The other half was filmed differently. As for the kid in the movie, he connects with them really well, even though his parents never understood that at all. And wait a minute, Bradley Pierce from this movie played in Jumanji. That's all I want to share. Bye, movie fans.